It is now time to hit the button and hope that everything is still working. That is not correct. Oh wait, that's from last time. Okay, go ahead and actually turn you off. I know exactly why that's on there because that's the timer. This display. Nope, wrong display capture. This one. Good. All right, we're good. Hi everybody. I'm back. I think probably maybe. Oh, it all depends. It's been a rough fucking 2 weeks for me. Shit went wrong fast. And I don't particularly want to talk about it. If you have been in the Discord server, I did mention what happened, and if you follow me on Twitter, there is also that as well. But I would rather not speak of what happened this last week, because it hurts. And things are still going wrong! Could you imagine that? Shit's just going very wrong very fast in the life of me. So, whew, we'll have to wait and see what goes on. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and just relax with some PowerWash with Foe. Hi, Foe.
I'm here to wash away my sins. Oh, and some dirt.
Alright, fantastic. Okay, have you set everything up already for me to join you?
Alright. Right. Shoe or skater park?
Oh god, the shoe or the scare park. Scare park is a pain and big.
I guess shoe it is.
Yeah. Alright.
Start job.
Yes, stop. There we go. Hey look, it's my Steam UI. Because I streamed the fucking, what's it called? The display capture, because I'm too lazy to go ahead and set up the don't touch, which I think is actually, what is that currently set up for? H-free. Okay, well, there we go. Now you don't get to see the gloriousness of the Steam UI anymore. That doesn't even work, Mitch. You're stretching too hard. Also, I love how the fucking chat box from Streamlabs, I believe that's still the Streamlabs chat box.
Alright,
Indeed
so I hit escape.
I love how that one still works, but the fucking alerts just completely broke.
Invited.
Alright. There we go. Aha! Hello!
Oh.
Oh, what do we have here? A very dirty house. And what equipment do we have? That's what I wanted to know. What's the button for equipment? Q? No?
E.
Pressing E is currently bringing up my cursor and nothing else.
Oh, did you rebind your game?
No. I'm not sure why I'm just getting a cursor. That's a fucking great start. Okay. Uh... Um... Yeah, that is E. But that is very much broken. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and just keep going. Ignore that for the time being. That's sure as hell not going to become an issue later down the line. Anyway, we have the best power washer in the game. That was originally the best power washer in the game until the professional power washer came out. So this is going to go very fast. At least that's what
I
we're
got this
hoping for.
upgrade that lets me stand back and do even more range.
Oh man, you can do that. I can't because I can't equip it. So I'm stuck doing this for the time being until I fucking know, probably
you could
back
check
out.
your.
I'm not sure why that's broken. Let me see. I don't want to rejoin because if I do rejoin, we're gonna have to go through that whole snafu of me having to load up the dirt that Tori even cleaned. So.
God, yeah, you're right. That's right. Oh.
So we're just going to go for it. And I'm going to be stuck on the smallest thing for this entire ordeal. And hopefully whenever we switch maps, that'll be fixed. That's what we're waiting for. Lovely. Okay. So this power washer is very strong. As you can see, the gray power washing thing is actually, doing extremely well for itself. Make sure we clean these trims off. We don't want to be looking for a trim after the fact. I wish I could go ahead and quit the short extension. Oh well. Well, how are you doing, Fo?
Tired.
Do you have a controller hooked up to the computer? No. This is
But,
strictly a uncontrolled computer. I don't plug in a controller.
As I told you in private, I'm in a bit of a similar state as you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just everything going wrong this week, apparently.
I want a yogurt tube.
You want a yogurt tube?
I just got this text, Martha Herbert, in game, mind you.
Oh yeah, the fucking text messages. I don't get those. Yeah, these texts are pretty funny.
And this text is, I want to get a yogurt tube. TOOB, and then Johnny bit me. I ate his yogurt, which is spelled YOGGERT.
Yeah, I forgot about the texts in this mission.
Oh no, I fell off the ladder.
Yeah, the texts in this mission are hilarious. But sadly, I don't get to see, I believe. That's one thing I don't actually get to see. I believe you only get to see them. So that's a shame.
Oh. We're here to clean anyways.
Mm-hmm. Gogurt for everyone. Dude, thank you for reminding me about Gogurt. Did you know that strawberry ice cream, Bluebell strawberry ice cream, is literally just fucking Gogurt? Not even fucking joking. It's literally the exact same taste of strawberry Gogurt.
Get careful of the things you say, King. You don't want to anger the wrong people.
It's just fucking strawberry Gogurt, man. I don't know why. It's just distinctly the flavor of strawberry Gogurt.
You're gonna have Gogurt and Bluebell both knocking at your door. Hush. There are some things people aren't meant to know.
What, did they just fucking reuse the exact same formula for their ice cream and fucking Gogurt? Yeah, I love chocolate ice cream myself as well, yes. Indeed.
I'm a vanilla guy myself.
I do prefer vanilla whenever it comes to things as well. By the way, you don't need that ladder. All you doing? Just fucking beat yourself up with physics.
And how do you get on top of the roof then?
Physics. Jankiest physics known to man. Physics. You know that weird pronunciation of physics you hear? Yeah, no, it's just fucking terrible physics.
I have never heard it pronounced like that.
Yeah, that's because you've never experienced physics.
There's something wrong with you. Are you okay?
There's
Or has
many
the
things
physics
wrong.
hurt you?
Oh man, if you experience enough physics glitches in your life, you'll understand that physics are a thing to be trifled with in video games.
Look, blink twice if the physics is holding you at gunpoint.
Sounds like a bunch of casters who's never played Visual Cleanup Detail. Check me, I have. I actually do
so
own
am
it.
I.
Yeah, I actually do own it as well, but I would rather not want to bang my head against the wall for fucking dropping the fucking 5th bucket in a row and lose and just having to mop everything up that we just destroyed yourself. See, you're now working with physics.
Is at.
Well, hello, Doc Havoc. How you doing?
Alright, let's just be
Just looking to the left. Yeah, no, you just go like, ah, fuck it, I'm going to try and just do this because I'm too lazy to grab the damn ladder. That's usually how it fucking works. You just go like, yeah, no, I don't want to grab a ladder. I just want to go ahead and just scale the wall and hope for the best.
Look, I want the ladder because it just makes it easier to actually get the dirt off this stuff.
So you don't have to deploy the year achievement? Oh man, you're right, I don't. I played it once and then never again because it's a game that is definitely better with friends. And I didn't have friends at the time that actually played it.
Define better. Define better.
More tolerable.
We on B-Right server, and let me tell you, the temptation to just fuck with everything. If they weren't achievement hunting, I would have just fucked with everything.
Yeah, no, fucking, it's just, you know, it's more bearable in some cases, but at the same time, you have to deal with, you know, everything against you. Oh, God, give me the fucking...
So how do we get on top of the roof?
I'm not sure.
Oh no! I think I figured it out. Hold on, get off.
Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Okay, there we go. That's the most ignoring thing. Oh, that we had to clean. Okay, let's just do some.
So we can pick up the ladder and put it up there.
Yeah.
With the ladder.
Screw your ladder. We have physics. Maybe. Probably. I'm not sure.
No, because the only way to get up there is with the ladder, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Or you can spend about 30 minutes doing that.
Get me up there. Please. I know I can do it. Yep. Ah. Actually, this trim is dirty, actually, so... Just quickly clean that up. Alright, fine, I'll use your stinking fucking ladder. Oh god, I fucking hate the ladder. They're fixing the ladder in the next update, by the way. It's not going to be, you know, jank to climb.
Oh.
Maybe. I'm not going to substitute to that, but I am going to go ahead and quickly just... Clean the stovepipe. Yay, it's clean. Now what the fuck did we miss?
Yeah, now the job to spend about 30... I see. Well, that's one of it. Wooden tops?
Yeah, it's that entire fucking thing there. That's just a pain to clean.
Oh, that wooden top?
Yeah. Mm. Oh, Leather, why you like this? Yay! Okay.
Ding Ding! Hello, our forest home puts the into grotto. Haha, you can come and give it a spring clean, please. I love that we can see ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can, but it takes like a god awful amount of time for me to download the time lapse because apparently it doesn't do it locally.
Is this made by Coffee Stain?
Coffee Scene? No, I don't think this is Coffee Scene Studios.
Oh wait, no, that's
Where
from
the fuck am I?
Sorry.
Just going quickly. Can I actually? Okay, yep. I look at the door.
Nope. Oh my god!
Hey!
Let me in!
Okay, I got out.
Hey.
Okay, so welcome to the most annoying fucking car. This is the moment whenever this power washer starts falling off.
Oh, I'm starting to see more.
Yeah, just
It has
rust.
rust on it. Yeah.
Rust is tank. Yes, I did. I have no idea how I even did that. Curse this fucking rust. You know, if you are power washing this thing in real life and you power wash that rust, you know the paint's not going to exist underneath that rust. That's just going to be bare metal.
If not a hole.
Yeah. So we're like performing some miracle work right now by, you know, making sure that the paint's already back there for some reason. Like, could you imagine, like, the person just comes out, sees what we're doing, is like, ah, that's great. How the fuck's the paint still there? Why is the metal, like, brand new? What the fuck are you doing? And it's like, we've sold our souls to make sure that everything is pristine no matter what. It must be clean.
Your clean fist.
Senior clean fist.
Yeah. Have you seen Cyanide's happen in its animations?
Yes, of course. I know about Cyanide anime.
So you know how see your clean fist went to jail?
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I forgot his name. Henry the Handsome Butcher?
Yes, you got it.
And he went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
They had the breakout episode.
Yeah, I watched that. That was fun.
Wow.
Clean the grill. Clean. Clean. Oh, hey, paw prints. Clean. Oh yeah, by the way, for your information, I still cannot access my fucking will. So, after we're done with this car, let me relog and see if we can, you know, not have that be the case.
Okay.
Where the hell are they driving that priceless car? You know, around town, auto shows.
You know, Sunday drives.
Yeah, Sunday drives. You just want to go ahead and show off, and then immediately regret once you actually wreck the fucking thing. I mean, the day that you...
What?
Could you imagine how fucking tense people are driving their fucking priceless vehicles around town?
Not as tense as you think. How do you expect most of them get wrecked?
Honestly, I think they honestly want it to get wrecked so they can just absolutely destroy someone's livelihood. You know, by the erupting volcano. Yeah, there's an erupting volcano. Like,
Yeah, why? Who would live here?
I'm not sure. I think the volcano was not supposed to be erupting, but then it started erupting. I don't know where the fucking volcano is. Wow, you can go far. I don't think I was supposed to see that. But, you know, you can go far. Bye.
Where are you?
I'm fucking leaving.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm surprised you can go that far. Look at the fucking glitching texture right there. You know, I don't know where the volcano is right now. We might not be in the area where it is. Oh well. Anyway, back to cleaning.
Big city over there.
Throwing mirrors. These mirrors are like the devil, I swear.
I got the mirrors.
Get the canopy hinges.
I wish you
There's
could
one
just
of those
hold
the
down
rich
tab.
kids in the Dax antique car tour right and hire you to clean up before Dad's gone. And,
Oh, right click.
yeah, you can right click it.
The toggle.
We learned this last time. I know it's been like a few weeks, if not a month, since we played this.
I forgot about it. Oh, this is so good. Yes.
Okay, what the heck is dirty?
We can only do 2 people, right?
Yep, only 2
co-op.
people, sadly.
Oh, one day.
One day more.
Definitely.
Free play is definitely more, and it's fucking chaos once you get like a full team of people, because you can just go fast. And again, it's too soon for the volcano, so it wouldn't Pacific. But you know, by the way, the joyriding person comes later. Don't worry, we'll see him later. Now, this is just a priceless antique that they happily found in this house. By the way, have you noticed what house we were at?
Oh, this is the house we cleaned up.
Yeah, this is the fucking terrible house. You know, the fucking one with all the mold and just terrible bad.
Huh.
Somewhere over there, down there, is need to be clean. There we go. Now what's
I
left?
found it. Can it be a hinge?
Oh,
It's probably
I thought I cleaned that thing.
one of the hinges.
It's this one. There we go.
Wait.
And...
Here we go.
Yay! Alright.
Hey, 1922 Chatsworth Roadster, one of only 10 ever made. Esther Diaz may have been. Oh, it's gone.
Alright. Now I need to go ahead and... oh, hey! I don't see the people getting with a PowerWash, but oh well. Alright, let me get the fuck out of this and then rejoin. I think I'm soft locked. I believe I am soft locked. We'll go ahead and just forcibly shut down the game then. That's a great start. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, there we go. Force kill. 1 moment. Hello, I'm Mousy the Mouse. Look at me. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Alright, let me quickly just get into a mission right quick. And confirm that I can actually see that. Free play, locations, that will do. Resume job. Aha! Alright, we're good. Alright, rejoin vote.
Right.
Made with this Unity.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a Unity game, I believe. Is this Unity? Might be Unity.
All right, so we have the cottage, the fire station, or the skate park.
Let's go to the skate park.
I'll say the same thing. Darn. I'll say too late. Skate park.
But you know, this is actually a Square Enix game as well. And welcome to the filthiest skate park known to man.
It's published. It says it like it's.
Oh, he's dying. Let's wait and see if we get kicked.
Hello. Oh.
There he goes. Hi. The good news is.
Hello. I hear you. I'm just trying to make sure I can still be heard.
Why is that still broken? Huh. I still can't access the menu. Cool. Okay, that works though. I can't access that menu. Cool. Good news, there's an alternative. I now have the slippery grip, so what are we missing? We don't have the longer, extra long nozzle. And we don't have the clean liquids, but that's not important.
I can buy us cleaning liquids.
Nah, that's fine.
Oh, I want to buy a thing.
Hey, did I ever tell you that you don't look like Tony Hawk? Oh man, it's almost like I'm very fat and out of shape. Also, I'm not like a bajillion years old like Tony Hawk. God, Tony Hawk's old.
Yeah, he has 2 kids who are probably like in their 20s now.
Hmm? Oh yeah, fucking. Did you hear about the Activision Blizzard being bought by what's it called?
Microsoft. Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft just fucking outright bought them. It's almost like
yeah, it's almost like Microsoft, you know, saw an opportunity, came in, swept it up. It's probably for the better overall.
I know, fucking it's almost like creating a big fucking scandal that made your stocks drop to ungodly lows. And they very easy for someone to just go like, "Hey, I'm going to just buy you." What the fuck?
That's your phone?
Yep, that's an Amber Alert.
I'm about to say, that sounds like an Amber Alert or something.
Yeah, I am nowhere near that. So, sorry, lost kidnapped kid. You're probably going to hopefully not stay that way. Yeah, no. Either way, fucking Activision Blizzard being bought out by Microsoft is pretty good. Mainly because Bobby Kotick is being booted, I believe, from the team.
Thankfully.
Yeah, so that's happening. And 2, they've already said that the developers, like every single one of the developers, are no longer being forced to work on COD.
Thank God.
So we actually might see more Crash and more Spyro and stuff. You know, like
and new IPs too.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they want to revive what's it called? Guitar Hero of all things.
Well, I think that's because Guitar Hero is really once.
Well, they want to revive Guitar Hero, so that's gonna be cool.
Reasons to buy an Xbox was for Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Guitar Hero is you need a special controller for that.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, kind of just excited to see more new Guitar Hero controllers, if it actually does come to true. And hopefully they're good. And not just cheap.
But, you hear a lot of people complain about, Microsoft's a monopoly, Microsoft, but when you really stop and think about it, this is a good thing.
Yeah, this is, again, one of the best things that could happen to Activision Blizzard, because all that's been going on is just scandal, Call of Duty, working on all their fucking things, just working on Call of Duty because it's making the money and not pushing the envelope. With what's it called, Microsoft stepping in, now we're going to see some cool stuff happen again, I think.
And a lot of big and hopefully good changes.
Mm-hmm.
Bethesda, when they bought Bethesda, not that Bethesda has done a lot, but
yeah.
From what I understand, Bethesda's doing a good turnaround too.
Mm-hmm. Just, oh man, it's almost like good management makes a good company.
But, comparing Bethesda to Activision is like comparing oranges and apples.
But I know, I'll also say this, it could have been worse, they could be owned by EA right now. Because EA was looking to buy them as well.
As if EA would have had the money to actually do that. Activision was worth more than EA.
Mm-hmm. It's like one on one side. It sucks that Microsoft now owns more shit, but the other, Activision is desperately needed to get the shit together over the last decade. Yeah. Once again, we do really need a new Monopoly bill soon. Hopefully, maybe one day. But on the other hand, thank fuck because a lot of those lot of good fucking IPs have been in just limbo because Activision Blizzard goes like, hey, you know this COD thing that we have? It makes us all the money.
Activision is almost as bad as how DreamWorks handles their movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it doesn't sell, they scrap it and blame it on the fact that, oh, no one was interested in what it was, rather than on the other multiple factors that led to its failure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and once again, Activision looked purely at sales for success.
Yeah.
Which isn't the only measurement of success. You know, it's kind of like that metric that people aren't interested in single-player experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a very dumb metric because odds are it's likely just based solely on, you know, how much money it makes. And mind you, multiplayer games typically have microtransactions in the like.
Yeah. Like, I'll go ahead and just quickly make this comparison. So, H3 VR, Hot Dog Torches and Hand Grenades, best VR game known to man, only single player. One of it has done. It has been the best selling. It has been the best selling, like a platinum seller on Steam for 3 years in a row.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
If I had VR in the room for VR, I would probably try it.
Mm-hmm. It's that good, and guess what? It's single player only, and with no intention to ever add multiplayer. Because, well, there's two reasons why there's no intention to add multiplayer. One, the gun sim in it is way too complex for it.
I'm about to say, and two, it's a VR game.
No, two, it's just the game is too far in development to actually retrofit netcode into it.
Yeah, and anyone who understands code, that's not easy to do.
No, that's not easy to do at all. Which a team actually tried to do it a while back, like with a mod, and guess what happened to that mod? All the mod developers dumped it and were like, "Yeah, no, this doesn't work." Some other developers came in to look at it, and they realized, oh yeah, this actually will not work ever. Because it's just too complex.
Yeah. And part of that's also just because it's a VR game.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even begin to think how a VR game's coding is.
About the same, but just gotta make sure everything in the 3D space is okay. I know the best multiplayer VR game I've ever played is a Township Tale. And a Township Tale is a MMO RPG. That here's the thing with it, and you're going to get a kick out of this. You do everything physically. What does that mean? Well, you want to go chop down a tree? Get an axe, chop down the base of the tree, have it.
It's the real metaverse.
You know, have it fucking timber. It collapses down on the ground. You then split the tree into different parts. Then you split the tree logs into planks.
It's the real metaverse.
You know, and then you want to go mining? Well, go mining. Grab a pickaxe. Go down into the darkest fucking caves known to man, where you need a torch no matter what. Mine the fucking ore physically. Again, if you do it wrong, like mining with one hand, you will, again, be less efficient, so you have to grab your pickaxe with two hands and swing and get ore. Pick up the ore, then you're going to go ahead and take that ore to the smeltering place. You smelt the ore into ingots, then you want to go ahead and make something? Okay, cool. Make something. You want to make a sword? Okay, cool. Grab the cast for the sword, which you have to find in said mine, because a lot of the things are found around the world, and you just continuously build up this nice talent. Fucking great. So it's like, okay, cool. Fucking get the sword cast, put your ingots back into the smelter in order to melt down in order to cast it, and then hey, guess what? You have a casted sword. Now what? Well, you can't use it because you have to go ahead and shape it first. So you take it over to the fucking anvil, heat it up, and then fucking hammer it into shape.
I just like how they keep going harder and harder.
It's like, oh hey, you want to make a fucking tool rod for your tool? Okay, take the logs that you cut, fucking over to the widower's hut, and get also another template for it. Put your logs into it. Grab a chisel and a hammer and chisel it out. physically. Need a backpack? Okay, so go over to the backpack hut, grab a bunch of leather and stuff, and make a backpack. Make nails. You have to make nails with a hammer and hammer them. And I believe there's fucking house building as well.
Second Life has changed so much since I've last seen it.
It's so in depth. It's so in depth. It's too in depth.
So unnecessarily in depth. Where you can just go outside and do it yourself.
Yeah, I fucking love it. And here's the best part: there's a basic, very basic tutorial, and it doesn't even scratch the surface of what the game can do. It's amazing. I love A Town Should Tell. I'm happy that it is now in a state where it's getting more optimized. It runs on like Quest 2 natively now, to give you an idea. Whenever I played it, it fucking was absolute dog shit with performance. My current rig is actually what I played it on, and actually no, it was on K01 that I played it on with the the 870K that I had. Again, 870K fucking 2070, I believe. I actually had the 2070 by then. Guess what? Game ran like absolute dog water, and I still had a blast with that fucking setup. Then I switched over to King 02 with my fucking 970K and this processor, and it still ran like dog shit. But from what I heard, they've optimized the shit out of it since then, so it actually now runs, and again, it runs natively on a Quest 2 now. So, good on them. Also, I forgot, there's fucking climbing in that game as well. You can climb stuff. Like, there's parkour elements and stuff like that. You can level up skills. Not gonna lie, it looks like a herd of elephants have Friday night special on a local and explosive diarrhea all over the playground. Yeah, you're not wrong. But you know, it's just
yeah.
It's so in depth. I fucking love A Town Should Tell. I would love to play it on stream, but I would only last an hour. I'm not even going to lie, because I did stream A Town Should Tell a long ass time ago whenever the private service came out, and let me say, that did not run well. Did not go well. And that's the reason why I had a fucking stipulants with VR streams for a while, and now look at me, I stream VR stuff every once in a while now, which hopefully will be back. Actually, yeah, no, that's a fun story. So whenever I went on break, Meat Miss happened, and that's whenever I discovered the last stream of VR that I did with The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I broke my headset.
Oh.
Yeah, so, the strap for my headset completely shattered in one spot. Just absolutely annihilated it. And that was whenever I was doing melee combat. I know exactly when it happened because I remember hitting my headset.
King, I just want to stop your story real quick.
Uh-huh.
You know what's ridiculous about this park is that under all this dirt and stuff, there's also graffiti we gotta clean.
I know, right? I mean, that's the point of a fucking skate park, is the graffiti. Why would you want to clean it? I know there's the cool S hiding around here somewhere. I think we've already cleaned it up, though. But, you know, so... Again, just completely annihilated a part of my fucking headset. And I didn't even notice this because I was just in my room one day. I looked down and I see, oh hey, there's this weird spring and axle. I wonder where this is from. I'm going to go ahead and quickly take it to my mom to show this piece off to see if she would understand what it is. And she was in the restroom at the time, so I just kind of forgot about it. And then Meet Miss Day for H3 came out, which is like a big Christmas event where Anthony just goes like, yeah, here's a bunch of fun toys that I've been working on over the entire year. That takes like too long to program and stuff like that. So that came around, and I picked up my headset, and lo and behold, I found out what that fucking piece was. That was one of the axles that's inside the strap in order to give it its elasticity. Or oh god, English. I hate it. Pretty much, it's just one of the key components in the strap that makes it work. And yeah, a plastic bit was just gone. and all the axles were just free floating. Awesome, cool. That's another part of the headset that's broken. I've already broken the strap once, where the cable management is just absolutely broken. That doesn't work anymore. So we got that going on for it, and now the actual head strap is just fucking just gone. It just snapped. Fucking great. So yeah, no. Fun fact about the brake, it is actually more comfortable broken. It makes no sense why, but it actually fits better on my head now because it's broken. Because one side is just, completely not rigid at all, then the other side just is holding it on for dear life, going like, please don't snap, I'm literally the only thing holding this thing together. But otherwise, it's actually very comfortable now. So VR streams probably will happen, probably not happen. I'm not sure. It is very fucking cold outside though, so we will probably wait and see to do some VR.
Oh yeah, I'm getting hit with that snowstorm.
Yeah, no, we're getting the residual parts of it, where it's just coming down a tiny bit. It's
inches of the stuff.
Yeah, we're not getting snow. We're getting fucking cold and might freeze overnight. We're not sure yet. So we might have a repeat of last year where we just lose power again. We have to wait and see. Everything looks to be fine because it's currently been holding at 45 this entire time. So, but it's fun over here in the great big state of the Lone Star State of Texas. All right. But so that's the story of how my headset broke. Remember to watch where you're swinging. People are watching the Cancun to take pictures. Well, remember to watch where you're swinging VR, because you are still in a actual space that you have to pay attention to. And
I'm looking at the top of these stupid walls. Why is this actually a feature? Why is it only the inside of this place that's dirty? That's a better question.
Yeah, why isn't the outside dirty? How the fuck is specifically the inside dirty? The world may never know. The world deserves to know, but the world may never get the answer to it.
Does it really deserve?
Probably, maybe. It's just those interesting facts about the world that we all want to know that we just don't get to. Oh yeah, another thing, Betty White fucking died.
Well, on the bright side, she's with the other Golden Girls.
Yeah. Well, she outright just died right before on her birthday.
But she was like 100-something years old. You can't complain.
She was 99. She was turning 100.
That's still good. That's still really good. Most people don't get to live that long.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame because the autopsy report came back and she died of a stroke in her sleep.
Yeah, well, that's typical winter metal, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Sudden stroke.
In short, she died of old age, really.
Yeah, it was just pure body finally giving up. She did share the secret of living to such an age, and that was not eating anything green. So me being very against vegetables is working out for me. Well, apparently she just stayed away from greens, like fucking cabbages, fucking broccoli, stuff like that. Never ate the stuff. Just completely refused to, and she lived to be 99. Then there's also the people that live off of cola. Have you heard the fucking 102-year-old that just lived off of Dr. Pepper? Had Dr. Pepper every day for her life, and she contributes that to her long life.
One little thing. That's just one little thing.
Yeah, I know.
You can't contribute one little thing to the reason why someone lived that long. You kidding me? Unless it's something like cancer or smoking, is that you can't contribute one little thing to a person's lifespan.
Yeah, it's like that one guy that fucking contributed juicing fucking carrots and that shit down in order to drink that. He was this weird nutcase of oh hey, I just juiced my fucking veg down and drink it like that because it's better for you because it's fresher.
You've heard of the guy who eats only Big Macs, right?
Yeah, that fucking dude. That's fucking like had like 1,000 Big Macs.
1,000,000 Big Macs more now, but yeah. But that's because the guy's lifestyle burns through all the calories that it would give him.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond that, the only other real issue you would have would be cholesterol. And at that point, it really is just up to genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that, it's just food. And one of the main reasons why that food is unhealthy is less of what the food is, and just more so its high calorie count and the grease factor.
Yeah, you would know better than me because you actually work with the fucking stuff.
Yeah, and with the food we work, it's food. This is the kind of stuff you can buy at the grocery store and make yourself. Instead, you're paying someone else to make it for you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. And that person wants to, probably kill himself, half the time. So, you either get a good day...
I just really want to give it to these people. Do you realize you're buying 20 Big Macs? Do you really need to buy 20 Big Macs? Why are you buying 20 Big Macs? Tell me, and maybe I'll calm down.
It's almost as bad as when Trump fucking served, literally his entire staff fucking McDonald's. Did you ever see the big, table?
I saw the picture, and he was and it was for, I think, the football league?
I think so. It was
or some college?
I'm not sure. It was just fucking...
league?
It was just such a big table of fucking McDonald's he just bought.
Yeah, it's okay, sure. Oh my god. Just imagining that, those poor people who were stuck with that order.
Yeah, they just come in expecting a gourmet meal. They just fucking see McDonald's and oh.
No, I'm talking about the workers at the McDonald's that had
oh my god, yeah. Could you imagine getting a call? This is the President of the United States. I need 50 Big Macs and over 100 nuggets.
Not even, that's 100, 50 Big Macs. I need 110 piece nuggets.
Yeah. Fucking, don't worry. The fucking
give me all your
your taxes that you're paying us is going to cover it.
And it's crazy because it's the people working at the order see none of that money.
Yeah.
That's not a bonus on their paycheck or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could you imagine that? Has to be some sort of bragging rights. It's the fucking McDonald's fiasco that happened in the White House. Yeah, I served that.
I don't know if that's a bragging or just a moment of clarity. This is my life.
Yeah, they probably got Happy Meal for the president himself. The world's oldest person who turned 119 a couple of weeks ago survived 3 bouts of cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, the human body's crazy. Just live your life. If you want to eat something, eat it. Who knows? Maybe it'll actually help you live longer.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe the preservatives might actually keep you alive. Honestly, that's probably what's going. That's probably what's going on with people. It's just the stuff that we eat with all the preservatives is just fucking.
No, that is actually a bit true. The preservatives in food does preserve your body.
Yeah, it just gets to the point where it just starts keeping you alive, and you're like, why do I feel like shit? It's you have all the chemicals keeping you alive. If you stop eating the shit that you're eating right now, you will fucking die because the chemicals will just leave your body.
Yeah, you will die within about a month.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you imagine, you just eat unhealthy all your life, then the one day you decide it's I'm going to change my fucking habits and start eating healthy, and you just die within a few days.
Well, remind you, just because it has preservatives doesn't mean it's unhealthy, quote unquote. All right, there's plenty of health foods that have preservatives in them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the apples, our apples that we eat. We found a way to stop them from just aging, just entirely, because we figure out, oh, hey, there's this one chemical that exists, and if the apples get exposed to it, which usually happens, they just start rotting. What if we, never expose it to that chemical? And sure enough, a lot of the apples that we eat are, years old, and they're just still perfectly fresh, because they've just never been exposed to that chemical.
I don't believe it, because they do go rotten.
Yeah, they do go wrong after a while, but for the most part, that's how they've been able to stay fresh for so long. It's just because they are never exposed to that chemical, and then once you start, eating it, that's why it turns brown so quick, I believe. Whenever you're eating it, and you just like stop eating it, and then you look back, it's like, oh hey, this is now fucking yellow.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that would actually explain that. I wouldn't be surprised. I still eat it.
Yeah.
It's like when you really think about it, you can't be quite picky. It's like the same reason why people in foreign countries eat things like scorpions and the like, and part of the reason why people eat dogs and cats because the only thing they have available to them.
Hey, food's food whenever it comes to it.
At the end of the day, you got to eat. Doesn't matter what it is you're eating. If you don't eat, you will die.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bit of an insult when people see that as, ooh, exquisite gourmet cuisine. It's exotic. When the truth is, this is just what they had available for them.
Mm-hmm.
They had to eat something.
Yeah, and that's why like a bunch of cultures like eat every part of an animal because they have to make that shit last. Which
and simultaneously, why the Indians preserved used every part of an animal they hunted. Because all that stuff is useful. They needed most of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like there was a bit of a spiritual respect for the dead with that too.
Mm-hmm. Like for instance, apparently heart is really fucking good because it's such a tough muscle in a body. Yeah. So apparently it's really fucking good to eat. But a lot of people just go like, "Yeah, heart? What the fuck?"
I mean, when you think about it, people eat bull testicles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would eat it if you told me they weren't bull testicles, and be like, "This is good." And then if you told me after the fact, be like, "Huh, okay."
Yeah, didn't that happen
if you told me before, I'd be like, "No, thank you."
Yeah, that happened on what's it called? Fucking Total Drama Island, that fucking food episode. Like, I believe like Owen immediately scarfed it down, then as soon as he was told, he threw up.
Oh.
Yeah. Which apparently that's supposed to come back this year as well.
Oh, it's coming back?
Yeah, it's coming back again.
Total Drama Island is this roller coaster. Like, every other season's good, and the ones in between are bad.
Honestly, it's just funny because I watched a video just explaining how Chris McClane just descends into absolute madness. It's fucking great.
It is wild that they managed to have that series go on as long as it did.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching the first 2 or 3 seasons of it and never knowing about the other 4 or 5.
It just kind of just
until
died.
The internet goes on about it, because I think the last one is Diorama.
No, it was fucking a kid. It was a kids one where they take a.
Yeah, no, total Diorama, which is weird. 'Cause I don't know how that happened. Then you're using pretty much the child versions
of them. Yeah,
of them. Which I mean, because the whole thing is parody of reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point of it. That's part of the reason why Total Drama Island was so good.
Oh, it's just Oxygen that does it? Oh, well, I thought I was on something. But no, fuck. I watched a video on that fucking Apple thing. I just don't know the chemical off the top of my head because I just like, oh, this is mildly interesting. I can't wait to forget about this after I watch this. You ever have those instances where you just like watch something and it's like, oh, hey, I just don't remember what I just digested at all and I will never be able to use this in real life?
Unfortunately, not really, no. Because I have ADHD, so hyper focus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tied with my good memory, I tend to retain some of the strangest and most useless trivia.
I would say that, but that's a bit no to go ahead and say, so we're going to keep that in the vault. There we go. What's dirty? I think it's just the floor.
We still have 3 walls somewhere.
Okay, we'll get them to them when we get to them. We'll go ahead and finish the floor.
Floor and rails.
Yeah, what random trivia do you have locked away that you can share? Or now that I put you on
See,
the spot.
now that you put me on the
Yeah, now that
spot,
you can't fucking think about it, yeah.
yeah, now that you put me on the spot, I don't know if there's anything I can actually put like say on here. Um,
That's fair.
Gosh, like I said, once you put me on a spot like this, it's like I can't think of it. It's not how my mind works, unfortunately, with this stuff. It just comes to me.
Yeah, you're kind of like Crispy in that regard, where he just like out of nowhere is like, "Oh, this is mildly interesting. I'm just going to say it out loud in front of everyone."
Yeah. Um.
Yay for them!
Oh, all right. Here's something I retained, and I got this from a D&D video
Oh,
about how to go about playing characters or being a DM in D&D. This is what the guy does with videos. He gives you tips and such for just D&D. Um, and he uses a clip that goes about how this is from a real news feed about how America has the highest amount of adults that have cognitive
reality disorder.
perception. So you understand what cognitive perception is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
All right. A great example is you put your hand. So you have a cup of water in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, a white board tall enough falls right in front of between you and the cup of water and hides it from you. Cognitive perception is the fact that you are able to understand that the cup is still there behind the wall.
Yeah.
So apparently America has a problem with a number of its adults where they don't understand that concept.
Huh.
So if you were to hide something behind them, they literally believe it to have disappeared. It's gone. You know, the peekaboo with a baby where you cover your face and they go peekaboo and they're like, what? They never grew out of it.
Huh. He's talking about object pyramids.
Object permanence. There we go. Thank you. That's the proper term. Yeah.
Thank you,
So
Doc.
America ranks number 100 and something in the world when it comes to that. In other words, we have a bunch of dumb people in this country. Oh, we did it.
Yeah, we did. We done. Yay.
So there's a bit of a useless trivia for you.
Yeah. I was like, they're saying that IAMs and people still exist even when you can't see or hear them. Yes.
Yeah, apparently a large group of people don't understand that concept at all. So, they suffer that.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, like I said, the basic example would be the baby and going peekaboo with them.
Yeah. You do know that was the Onion, right?
Oh,
That was that Onion article
you.
you just quoted back.
Thank you. All right, cool.
Well, time to throw that out of the vault.
Thank you. You see, this is why you don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a biopic on Weird Al in the works, and they chose Daniel Radcliffe to portray Al. Yeah, no, I don't get that pick at all. Like, no,
Well,
that one doesn't really work.
Have you seen what Daniel has done?
Yes, he's done some mad shit, but
have you seen? Well, you know the crazy picture of him in the bathrobe with two guns.
Yes.
Do you know what that's actually for?
Yeah, that's Guns Akimbo.
Exactly. I still need to watch that. That's
fucking
on my
wild.
to watch list.
You know, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Me, the group watched that a while back.
What? No. Oh,
Yeah, we actually watched that. It was fucking great.
I missed out on that. No. Let me know the next time you'll have a movie night.
We do it. Let people know when we have a movie night. We ping the fucking movie roll. There's a movie roll in the fucking server, which you probably
I never knew there was a movie role.
That's because Mirai is such a terrible person running his server.
He is real bad at it.
Yeah.
There's only 12 of us, so why the hell even bother with a role like that? Just make a general announcement that, hey, we're having a movie night. Show up if you want to come. That's all you have to do. You don't need a movie role for that. Just ping everyone. Everyone will be like, okay, they'll just move on with their life.
It's just a danger because he has roles for fucking everything, and here I am in my server having none. That's because my server's just not used.
Well, here's also the other problem with his roles. They're way too specific. And we've had this, me and Drac had this discussion before too, and I think with Gully too. And they're pretty much just on to every game he wants to play or have a focus on.
You know, the movie night is actually ran by Skid, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that out. Oh shoot! All right, have you all done Wally's Wonderland?
Wally's Wonderland?
Nick Cage.
No, I forgot that came out though.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We can do that.
I
really want to see that
actually.
because that just sounds like a great movie just to sit down and watch. It sounds like it should never be bad, but it just sounds like it's just a great time to watch.
You know,
you see Nick Cage being what everyone says Nick Cage is.
Wally Wonderland is fucking amazing. Good to hear.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You know, like the critical reviewers are like, it's okay. Those don't matter for a movie like that. That movie isn't meant for them.
By the way, Mirai is hilarious. It's basically Friday Nights at Freddy the movie.
Yeah, except it's not the animatronics you have to worry about. It's Nick Cage you have to worry about.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mirai is hilarious. I don't like Final Fantasy XIV anime or roll for that.
He actually wouldn't made it. It's like, his argument for not liking it is because, I have to go and get all the achievements.
The beauty is, the beauty of it is that Nick Cage agreed to produce and star in it as long as he had no speaking lines. Oh, that sounds amazing.
That makes it
that
even
sounds
better.
amazing.
That's why he doesn't say a word in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. I want to
for all the problems he creates himself. Have you heard that he bought himself a castle?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, so he's in a lot of debt now, so he sold off that castle, by the way.
Oh.
So he has a lot of problems with money. He pretty much spends his money as soon as he gets it.
Yeah, that castle must have been amazing for the few nights he was in it.
No, I don't think he was actually ever there. But
he never went to the castle, but he owned the castle.
Castle, it's like he also owned like the fossil of a dinosaur head. Nick Cage lives a life many people wish they could.
Don't worry, dog. He's lost all credibility a lot longer ago. Okay,
yeah.
Let me go ahead and quickly explain to you on how much credibility this guy doesn't have. He did not know what the fuck a Simpson was. I am not making that up. He did not know what the Simpsons was.
Oh, Mirai?
Yeah, Mirai. He did not know what the Simpsons was. He then finally rectified it by binging the entirety of the Simpsons in like a fucking week.
Oh my god, Mirai. It's okay not to know something. It's like Mirai has lived a sheltered life.
Yeah, Mirai's a special case.
Like, it's not that he's special, he just lived a sheltered life, and him being an adult is his first experience with the real world.
I don't think it's logically possible to binge the entire series in a week.
It's not.
It's not.
When it has, 15 seasons, and each season is something like at least 30 episodes?
Mm-hmm.
So when you do the math, that is, at least 450 episodes, and then each episode be roughly 22 minutes long. So we're getting well into the thousands of hours marks, or thousands of minutes.
Oh, well, see, the thing is, I believe he actually did the stupid thing of watching it at 2x speed for some reason.
Oh, God, that's totally a thing he would do.
Yeah, I know, right? I remember the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Bart strip back. That was in middle school. Yeah. I know what you're talking about as well.
I mean, I grew up watching Simpsons too, but we didn't watch every single episode or whatnot. You know, we weren't the hardcore Simpsons fans or anything like that. We just enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I was Simpsons and Futurama.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were too, like I said. We were just pretty much a family where if something was on, it was entertaining, we'd watch it just to entertain ourselves.
Fucking AFV.
We were addicted to AFV for a while.
Yeah, fucking AFV is so good. And now that just the internet exists now, so you just can have AFV at home no matter what.
Oh my God, I can't. Oh, I forgot his name. How could I have forgotten his name?
Oh God, you're right. I don't know his name too. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue too, but nothing's clicking. I can't even get a first letter. Which is crazy because the guy's been on a number of other things too.
Yeah. Yeah, cast members have literally died from The Simpsons of old age. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just okay to let something die.
I do know some things about smartphone brands. It just depends. Literally, if you want to know what the top two smartphone brands are, it's iPhone and Samsung. Then from there, it's just a grab bag of you don't know what you're getting. You might get something very interesting, or you might just get something bad.
It's pretty much everyone trying to fight for third place.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I know that fucking out of nowhere, fucking what's it called?
Nokia make a return. Nokia makes a return.
Yeah, Nokia came back. Fucking Asus made a fucking phone. Do you remember the Asus gaming phone?
Yeah, well, because since smartphones are essentially just small computers, having come to terms with mobile gaming, it's just I don't like the monetization that most mobile gaming does.
Well,
but eventually we'll be able to play games like Pokemon on a smartphone. So Nintendo will have a smartphone of their own eventually.
God. N-Gage needs to make a comeback. Oh yeah, the N-Gage.
What are you talking about?
The N-Gage.
Well, what are you talking about? Nick Cage has sort of made himself a comeback. So the only time Nick Cage has really made...
Not Nick Cage, the N-Gage. It's a fucking phone brand.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying N-Gage as in like a nickname for Nick Cage.
Oh God. Hey, do you remember the fucking Motorola Razr phone? That fucking shit. That used to be like the best fucking phone you could buy. That came back, by the way, I believe. Like, they have a modern version of the fucking Motorola fucking Razr.
So I got my first phone when I was 10. The father was in the military. We were a upper middle class family for the most part. Until, the economy came and took that away too. But my first phone was the Juke. Anyone remember the Juke?
The Juke? No.
It was the swivel flip phone that doubled as an MP3 player.
Oh, Lord.
Here. I'm going to find a picture of the Juke.
Yeah, please do. Fucking Zoomers. I have a Samsung Galaxy. Yes, I do as well. And I have a Samsung Galaxy A11.
There we go.
One of the cheap fucking Samsungs. It's a nice phone for the most part, but it runs like absolute ass compared to the other phone that I had, which runs like older version of fucking
There we go. That's a nice looking image. I'll post it to you in Discord.
All right. Well,
it'll be in private chat just because it's easier.
mm-hmm.
And then you can show the rest of the world this.
What? Oh, that fucking thing. Oh, God. I remember that.
Yeah. That was my first phone. And I had that for years. And then in high school, I finally got myself a smartphone. And I think it was the iPhone 5 or 6S.
Yeah, this thing. Look at this. Look at this cutting edge technology. Fucking God.
Gosh, if I'm going to be... That was 2006. You want to know how much I used that phone?
Not a lot.
Exactly.
I feel that. I had my first phone. One of when I got my first phone. Take a guess.
Middle school?
No.
I took my guess.
Junior year of high school.
Oh.
I fucking was against phones for the most of my life. I didn't want a smartphone. It only took until finally getting into middle school when I was like, yeah, I probably need a phone. So I got this janky ass fucking blueberry looking, very shit keyboard phone thing for my first phone. Ran like absolute ass, and I just like, okay, this is my phone now, and I was perfectly okay with it. And a lot of people, whenever they saw that phone, were like, dude, what the fuck?
That's a phone?
Yeah, it's like, that's a phone? It was fucking 3G. It was a 3G phone. I got that, like, 2017. Actually, no, I got it in 2017. I was a fucking sophomore. You know, I just didn't have a need for a smartphone or a phone in general, so it's just like, if I could just go ahead and just, you know, give me, like, the most basic-ass fucking phone you can get me, and I'll be fine. And I'll just, like, you know, bring my fucking, my 3DS to school every day, because, you know, I have friends that actually do that shit, so I was like, okay, cool. I actually have an excuse to bring my freaking, my 3DS places and actually play stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually how I finally, like...
I did the same thing in high school when I found a group of people like, yo, you want to play Pokemon? Like, heck yeah, I'll play Pokemon.
You know, I just love, like, as soon as you got to high school, rules just lax. It's like you're like fucking middle school. You're just, like, not allowed to bring anything. You're just like, oh, yeah, no, you bring this, or going to just complicate it. In high school, they just don't fucking care anymore. They're just like, yeah, no, bring your fucking, your electronics.
You know,
just to make sure
you're not that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So, in elementary school, I built up a hobby of origami.
Huh.
So I just made stuff through origami.
That's cool.
And that persisted throughout school. You can move the whole scaffolding?
Yeah. You used to not be able to. Actually, no, you used to not be able to rotate it. But you can move it. It's better than the ladder, I'll tell you that much. Because it's literally a scaffolding. Yeah. I didn't get my first cell phone until just before college. But smartphones were a pipe dream back then. Yeah, fair. You were like an ancient fucking bones person, though. So that makes sense for you, Mr. Mitch.
Hey, he's not that old.
He was like 32.
And I'm 26. Oh, 26. We'll be 26.
Fair.
You know, 32 is pretty young, actually.
Yeah.
36 is even younger. If once you start getting in your 40s, that you are probably undoubtedly old.
Yeah, once you start getting into your 40s and you start going like, yeah, this fucking hurts to do, that's when you go like, yeah, I'm old now. This
Oh,
shit
I
sucks.
have that now, and I'm 25.
Dude, same. I fucking... Give you an idea, I developed arthritis
But
in my thumb at the age of like, 16. I got arthritis in my thumb. Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, no, I haven't had that. My problem is how tall I am, so I have back pain.
Yeah, no, you're fucking giant. I believe you're even taller than me. I'm like 6'1".
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm a good handful. I'm at least 6'5".
Yeah, no, you're pretty high up there. I can assure
Yeah,
you that I am
I'm
definitely older than
right.
32. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like
All
just
right,
you're old.
You're old.
Yeah, you're old.
We'll be old too.
And before he's just free, you just like going, oh, okay, cool. But you know, so like I said, develop arthritis literally first year of high school, freshman year. I was doing some book like reports on movies. Like I had this fucking amazing class first year of high school where they just like, yeah, no, we just watched like movies every day. Then at the end of it, you just write like a report on the movie, and then you just go like that.
Cinema club?
Yeah, it was fucking weird. It was fucking great though because it's like the easiest 8 of my life because I just sat on my ass, watched a movie, remember some key parts of the movie, did a report on it, and it was like, okay, here's 100. There you go, move on. And we just continued watching like movies.
All right. Can I just say my disgust and hatred for people who go into things because they think it'd be quote unquote easy.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, that is the worst reason to try and do anything because you think it'd be easy.
I know. In this case, it was pretty easy. I think like the only people that really like suffered in that class were people that just didn't do the work. But if you just did the work, you were just completely fine. It was just super easy to do. It was amazing. So very easy class. And like I said, during one of those reports, out of nowhere, my thumb, just absolutely fucking hurt. I couldn't write anymore. I had to stop writing the thing that I was doing, and a lot of the teachers were like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be writing this." It's like I just looked and I was like, "I don't know. My thumb fucking hurts, man. So you just tell me what I'm supposed to do with this, because I literally cannot like hold a pencil." So that persisted for sophomore year, then it finally lessened up to be no longer painful to do shit with my finger. It flares up every once in a while, but for the most part, it's pretty manageable now. But still, I can pop my thumb every time I rotate it. So it's pretty messed up.
Hey King, have you seen all the specs and such all over the place?
What specs?
Press tab. Just keep pressing tab. Just keep pressing tab and you'll see them everywhere.
Oh yeah, the specs. Yeah, no, that's not that big of a problem. We'll fucking clean it up once we actually like get the big spots.
There's a lot of them. That's my concern.
You know, Pokemon's too big to fail now, which is a bit of a shame because the last 2 Pokemon games have been absolutely bad, in my opinion. They've just not been that good.
Look, I enjoyed Sword and Shield a lot. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a great step in a good direction. I do have complaints about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and that's more so because they are too faithful of a remake. That they are a one-for-one just 3D version of the original games.
Oh, I did not know about that part. Oh, that's not good. Especially since fucking every single remake up to that point has like done something new.
Had done something different. The only thing different is the underground. And they completely overhauled the underground.
Like for instance, fucking Fire Red Leaf Green had an entire new island you can go to. Heart Gold Soul Silver had the PokéWash walker and stuff like that.
And on top of other bonus content and the like.
What's called Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire had the Mega Evolutions and the Emerald episode.
The Delta episode, as well as the fact that just so much was changed.
Yeah. And just hearing that, yeah, no, it's just fucking Diamond and Pearl again. That's literally it. Just
Like
without fucking fancy
I
fucking 3D
understand
kit.
they gave it to another developer, which isn't the first time they've ever done this, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's
So
fair.
prop for that too. And I think this is the developer's, the studio's first time just doing a full project like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, for what they've done, they did really good. It's a bit of a disappointment, especially for people who've already played Diamond like I have. If you haven't, this is a great way to just pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't say it's bad. It's just a disappointment.
Yeah. I am old enough to remember life before Pokemon. Like, imagine someone who remembers life before The Simpsons. I've only played the original Blue. Never touched it since.
I remember life before The Simpsons. It was before I first watched The Simpsons.
But you know, my first Pokemon was Yellow. I played Yellow, and I also played Red.
I think I told the story about how I was a pretty, you know, I was a silly child growing up. Mm-hmm. All right. But my first Pokemon game, I think, was also Yellow, and it was Yellow, Gold, and I want to say Silver. Once again, upper middle class family because Dad was in the military.
Oh, you're one of those doofy cartoon fans that wanted Pocket Pikachu? No, I just had Yellow. We just had Yellow for some reason, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll play this.
Yeah, no, and it wasn't like we picked them out ourselves. And with these games, it wasn't like I picked it out or anything. I was 4, mind you.
You know, I didn't even really knew it was like tied to the anime until I saw Jesse and James. It was like, oh my god, it's fucking Jesse and James and Meowth. Oh my god, holy shit.
See, I was smart enough to know that it was a game on Pokemon. Yeah. And like, I grew up, you know, I was one of those kids that grew up watching Pokemon, but at the same time I was 4 years old, so I didn't quite care enough or had the attention span to really bother much.
Look, I was a fucking dumb 4-year-old that kept forgetting to save the game.
All right. That was me too. So it's a bit step further in that I didn't understand how saving in the game worked. All right.
No, I just outright forgot to save. I knew the save fucking mechanic existed. I just kept forgetting to save it. So I've seen the intro of Yellow like 5 times, if not more.
Well,
in my lifetime.
No, yeah, same. Because the thing is, I knew how saving a game worked, but the fact that it was saving this game will overwrite the save data.
Oh yeah, this thing with you, yeah.
Yeah, and because I grew up with a lot of point-and-click games on the PC, on computers and such, which let you have multiple save files.
Spy Fox.
You know, Spy Fox, Freddy Fish, Pajama Sam, and all of them. You know, they let you have multiple save files. And so a game with only one save file, mind you, this was also a game I shared with my siblings.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, I don't want to delete the file that's already here. And so a lot of the time it would be new game. And I would also think that if I push start, when a certain Pokemon lands, you know, with in like red and blue and such, with your red and then it cycles between Pokemon. I believe that if I push start, when a certain Pokemon on a screen, I get that Pokemon. I want Gengar. And there's Gengar. I'm going to get Gengar. You don't get Gengar. But I want Gengar. That's not how the game works. I want Gengar. This is dumb. And I go and play with my Power Rangers.
The memories of Freddy Fish and Putt were helping my younger sibling play those games.
Look, it took me until I was 7 to properly be able to beat those games.
That's the big reason why they released Yellow, because everyone was losing their shit wanting to play G1 with Pikachu in the cartoon. That's fair.
I didn't care for Pikachu as a kid, you know. I still don't care for Pikachu. Pikachu's just there. That's Ash's Pokemon. That's not the Pokemon I want.
Dude, here's the fun thing about fucking Pokemon Yellow. Whenever you think about it, Pokemon Yellow is probably one of the harder versions of fucking Gen 1 because you just start with an electric type at the start, and that's it.
Yeah, it is because of that, because you gotta deal with Brock. And I think that's one of the reasons why Pikachu gets Iron Tail.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. I'm likely wrong, but I believe that's one of the reasons why Pikachu gets Iron Tail.
Also, shout out to Ash being a cheating fuck for teaching his Pikachu Iron Tail, even though it's not really supposed to have Iron Tail.
Well, this was also a point in the where the anime wasn't really based off of the show, or the game.
Dude, what the fuck is electric armor? Did you see that?
I mean, I like the anime because it's like this is how if this was real in flesh, this is how Pokemon battles would go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like, oh, I'll use the field to my advantage. Oh, I'm going to do something really crazy, such as electric armor on Staraptor.
Mm-hmm. Pikachu, aim for the horn. Yes, the actual rounding part of the Pokemon.
And you know, you're electric type in a giant pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just fly you know. But you know that is sort of the reality behind the real strategy in a Pokemon fight.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just a purebred will always win situation.
Me not knowing shit about Pokemon always Pokemon kept getting pissed off when they were never evolving. Dude, fucking happiness evolutions fucking sucked for me.
Oh, it was never too much of a problem for me because I just
what the fuck is
ran around.
A post. A timber frame, one of the walls, a window frame, and window shills. What fucking window did we miss? Is it that one?
It might be the inside of the window.
Which window is dirty? There's the wall that we missed.
Oh, that kind of wall.
Yeah. Come on. No, I can get up this. There we go. Where's the dirt? There it is. Hey.
And said it was a window too?
Yeah, there's a fucking window somewhere that's dirty. There's the shill. I know why it's so dirty, and that's because I forgot to
Not that window. Found it.
There's a shill.
Oh, that's the window itself. That's the frame. That's the windowsill.
Oh, that's the one we missed. Okay, I got the shill. Or the sill. Okay.
The window?
Yeah, timber frames and a window still dirty. Which window? That one. Hey, okay. And then one.
Now, what is the timber frame? Is this at the bottom?
Yeah, these things. I mean, probably one of the small ones about it there, I guess. This is like one big one that we just completely miss. Here, actually, this will be easier if I just quickly turn on the... Hey! Like, my main line was Venusaur, Gengar, Alexander Golem, a champ, and all of Phil I needed whatever fight was rolling.
Yeah, so I'm going to, since we're on Pokemon, I'm going to just talk about my first proper experience playing Pokemon. And that was with Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, this was a copy of Ruby I got at a neighbor's yard sale because they didn't sell it, so they just gave me. So I was like, cool, I can play Ruby on my DS Lite. I've always wanted to play Ruby. Alright, and I pretty much just continued where they left off. So guess what my starter was?
What?
It was an Ivysaur.
Huh.
They traded the Hoenn starter over for an Ivysaur in Fire Red Leaf 3. And so I just kept using it. I made it to the Elite Four, and that's as far as I got in it. Because all I had was a Venusaur that was good enough to fight.
Wait, you never got any more Pokemon?
Oh, I got more Pokemon, but guess which Pokemon I used to fight everything?
Ah. So every other Pokemon just HM slays, pretty much.
Well, no, they were just underleveled.
That's fair. Yeah, no, my first proper experience with actually playing a Pokemon game was, Y.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, I never did, like, properly finish playing a Pokemon game until Y. And let me tell you, Y is, I had this very hodgepodge team. I got very lucky and got Pokerust very early on. So my team was pretty fucking strong.
That's as dumb luck as in my Platinum Nuzlocke, where I got Pokerust on Route 1.
You know, I got very lucky with Pokerust. I also
caught the Pokemon that gave me the Pokerust.
I got Pokerust pretty early on.
I had Pokerust pretty much instantly. I still didn't even finish that Nuzlocke run.
Yeah, so got Pokerust pretty early on, lucky power leveled Lucario and stuff like that. And it was very fun. It got to the point where I was only using one Pokemon to take on the Elite Four and the Champion because, like, that Pokemon was just too strong. It was very fun.
The fuel tank there. Why isn't the fuel tank?
Probably the other side of it. Pull up. Yeah, there it is. But,
and the Mudguard? Mudguard for what?
Probably the front one. Or this one. Yeah, this one. Alright. Hey. But, you know, so I just love, like, that was my first time actually playing online with a Pokemon game as well. So I challenged one of my friends back then to a Pokemon battle, and he, like, had this, like, actual competitive team, and he was like, okay, look at this, I got this, like, awesome competitive team, and they're dead. Oh, connection timed out. Are we done?
No.
No? Hold up, let me see if we can rejoin.
Are we done?
I'm not sure. Let me rejoin. There we go. I'm back. That was weird.
Yeah, sorry. I was buying some stuff.
Alright. I still can't pick my fucking power washer. You know that's gonna be a fucking issue, right? Whenever you did get the better power washer, because I'm not gonna be able to switch it over to it, I guess. So hopefully that gets fixed before the next time. And we have been going for an hour 30, so we can probably do another map.
Yeah, we can do one, or maybe two more. We're doing the van first because it's the van of the fire department.
Oh god, the fire department, yeah.
I'd rather hold off on the fire department at this hour.
Yeah, behold the van. Liam. Oh, you got the turbo nozzle. Fun fact: with the extra long nozzle, that thing goes burr, like super fast. It's really fun.
I can buy that. Extra long for 3,000.
Well, just the extra long comes later. This is a good speed for it right now, but once we get the extra long, it just goes burr. Honestly, I like the extra long thing. Behold, a pile of rust. Nah, this is just dirt. If this was rust, I would kill myself. Like, actually kill myself. This would be not fun to clean.
But we got those upgrades, so it'll be fun. Definitely be easier.
Speed. Yeah, eventually. One of these things is dirty.
Found it.
Is it just me, or does everyone in this neighborhood drive without a license plate? Yeah, it's all illegal. Illegal dealings, you know it.
Oh, the truth is this town doesn't actually exist.
Probably, yeah, that's another thing.
We're all part of a giant experiment. Oh, no. All right. So the only option now is the fire station?
Yeah.
Do we want to do that? Or put that off until next time?
We can start it right now. We might have to come back to it, though.
Oh, then you'll be stuck with that loading screen.
That's fine. It will only be the one time. And hopefully by then my fucking menu will be fixed. Remind me to go ahead and validate the integrity of this game file before next time as well, so...
Got it.
You in the same computer room as Superman 64 Lex wins. Oh shit. So welcome to the firehouse. This thing is big. This is the worst part about the firehouse. Because there is something worse.
Is it the tower there?
Yep, it's the tower there.
Oh, let's get through the damn tower.
Yeah, I'll do the fire station, you do the tower. The tower's not fun. You know, I just thought of a pretty complex way of actually to get like a different POV into a stream, and that is having you stream your POV, but at the same time you have like no internet, so you can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it with. Also, with only having one monitor because of my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, all you were really need to do is just start the stream and then close it out. Then I can just quickly watch the stream and then do all the configuration on my side in order to stream it. Because it just streams whenever your thing is not viewable, so you don't need Discord open at all times in order to actually stream stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but again, it's just the issue with your internet being, you know, your internet's existing. It exists, but it's not good.
Yep.
You know, that's another thing. I give my internet all the fucking shit that it rightfully deserves, because it's literally 50/10 internet. But I will say this, it is super stable, and I have like very, very little issues with my internet.
Yeah, like I said, my issue is, once again, I live in a household of about 7 people.
Yeah.
So, despite us having like gigabit internet or something like that, it is really good internet. It's just the bandwidth isn't big enough for the amount of people that use it.
Yeah. You think you're gonna ever move back out?
Yes. Eventually.
Eventually.
I gotta work on some things, which I plan to do this year.
Alright, fantastic.
One of which is to get my license.
Oh yeah, you don't have a fucking license, you just walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have any interest in obtaining a driver's license or to drive in high school.
Yeah.
So I never bothered with it.
It's easier to actually get a motorcycle license if you know, trust yourself on a motorcycle.
Well, the truth about motorcycle accidents is it's less of the motorcycle driver, the cyclist, and more so everyone else.
Yeah, that's fair. Remember,
You know, because the whole point of motorcycle classes is to remind you that you are you are completely exposed.
Mm-hmm.
You are extremely vulnerable, and there is virtually nothing saving you.
Yeah.
In which case, most cyclists are actually cautionary drivers. Mm-hmm. You know, the only time that isn't the case is anyone who probably never actually took those courses.
You know, remember, the world of driving is just, you know, bumper cars, but with a rule to not hit each other. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's be real here. If the entire world was a destruction derby, it would be fucking fun as hell. But oh my god, like we all just drive like these really shitty cars that are super easy to repair no matter what, and we just wreck it to one another constantly.
And no one gets hurt.
And no one gets hurt. Yeah,
that's the biggest thing here. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt.
you know, truth be told, all we just need to do is just give everyone fucking race car training, and then we'll actually drive the cars properly safe. That way, we just have like faster commutes. Okay, like just hear me out on this.
Oh, you don't even need that, really. You just need people to actually be smart. So my dad spent a year in Iraq, and they don't have any proper rules of the road.
Huh.
There's no speed limits, so you can you can just floor it to wherever you're going, and stop at a red light and go.
Yeah.
That's about it for their traffic laws. Really, they're very laxed, and it's a bit more of a situation where no one is really coddled with anything. So everyone is and everyone is doing it. So when everyone's on the same page with how to drive, there are fewer accidents. All right. It sort of shows that the speed limit is less of an issue, and it's more so just people in general. Because in America, and part of this just has to do with how old our roads are in places. Think the New England states, they don't have actual roads like they ought to. They're all just, roads meant for horses and carriages. And so they have a completely different way of driving than other places because of that. I live in a military town, so you get everyone under the sun coming. They all bring in their own ways of driving, and traffic is a nightmare because of it.
I live in Texas. I don't know what we don't follow most of the time, like half the time. We go 5 or 10 over our speed limits like almost all the time, and you just don't get pulled over.
Oh no, that's kind of the same here too. You can go 5 easily, no one cares.
Yeah.
When you start going 10, then they start caring.
It's like, hey, watch it, buddy. It's a bit over it. Yeah, no, here we just don't care. We're very chill over speed limits regulations, unless it's that one cop that is desperately in need of filling their quota. They'll pull you over for anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, like a great example of how driving works is they talked about this in disc only.
I haven't actually caught disc only in like a hot minute.
Well, it's wherever podcasts are sold.
And like I said, we stream Tuesday, and I've kind of distanced myself from John recently. So,
right,
just all depends, really.
But it's like people up north are used to snow because you get snow.
Yeah, no, Texas, we die.
And anyone down south, like you and me, most people, when they see snow, they freak the fuck out. Well, when they decide to, drive out in the snow, they don't know how to do so safely.
No. That's why that's why Texas just shuts down. It's like, it's too cold. Just stop.
And it's sort of the same up north, where they don't really get lots of heavy flooding and such due to rain. And so, when met with, heavy rainfall, they freak the fuck out when they're done. Jared, the 8-bit drummer, mentioned this, how him and his wife being Canadian, they don't get a lot of heavy rain and such. So she has a horrible time driving in heavy rain.
Yeah, meanwhile, I usually just drive the way I normally do in heavy rain.
While Jared, being from South Carolina, have no problem driving in the heavy rain.
Mm-hmm.
But he has terrible time driving in the snow because he's not used to driving in the snow.
Yeah, no, like, I fucking find it funny. A lot of people, whenever it comes to heavy rain, will just start slowing down where I am. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, I go 50. I trust my truck enough to stop, which is a good thing because my stops break.
That's also a bit dangerous to a hydroplane, but...
Oh, I know how to actually control my car during a hydroplane, though. Well, I don't really I don't really hydroplane because literally I am... I'm in a truck. I'm in a fucking Tacoma. It's heavy. It can still hydroplane, yes, but the likelihood of doing that is a bit less due to the weight.
It would have to be a good bit of water.
Yeah, it has to be a good bit of water in order to do that. But for the most part, I have only, I think I've hydroplaned it once. And as soon as I did, I was like, okay, gas off, just let it ride. And it settled out immediately. So, for the most part, I can drive in heavy rain pretty good. It's just like, again, I find it funny because everyone starts slowing down because they go like, oh god, it's heavy rain, it's going to be pretty bad. Meanwhile, I'm just I'm going speed limit. I don't care. I'm pretty confident.
My parents as drivers, it's like, why are you all slowing down, you fools?
Mm-hmm. I trust my truck enough to actually be able to drive in heavy rain pretty well. I really hate that I can't use the E menu still. I am slowly finding a way around it right now, but it's still
experiencing this period, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm still able to work around it, but it's very odd.
I mean, this game is technically still in beta, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's still an early access game.
Still can't decide on which phone to get. That's fair. Undecisiveness is fun. I will say again, as much shit as I give Mirai, he would probably know better than us with phones. It's like I said,
it really just depends. So no matter what, it's really between iOS and operating system. Right, that's the big difference between your smartphones. If you go with Apple, you will have the iOS. If you ever worked any Mac computer or such before, you know exactly how it is. It's very restrictive. There is no real freedom to modulate or anything. I mean, you're pretty much stuck with what you have and not much else. Mm-hmm. All right. However, Android is much like a PC computer where it's just completely, moddable.
Yeah.
Download whatever files you want off of it. You can the phones are even moddable if you have an Android phone for the most part. All right, you want that battery extended? Easy. Just pull out the old battery and replace it with this extender.
Mm-hmm. Well, the two models I have to choose between are both for Android. All right.
In which case, that's a bit harder without knowing anything else about them.
Honestly, with phones, you particularly want storage space because once storage space starts filling up, it starts becoming slow.
That's too.
It's probably why my phone's a bit slow because I still have a shit ton of photos that are on the actual system memory. Probably should. How many
photos do you have then? Because that would take thousands of them.
A good bit. I need to go through like my entire camera film.
So I bought myself a phone, I think 2 years now ago, back in July, because my old phone died due to what Apple was doing to their older phones.
Mm-hmm.
Deliberately having to update that forcefully tried to burn them out.
That happened?
That was a real thing they did. All right.
Yikes.
And they got in trouble for it already. It was to try and get people off of the older phones and move them onto the newer phones, so they get their money.
Mm-hmm.
And my old phone was this was an iPhone 6S I had for over 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right, well, I guess it's time to upgrade. So I bought myself an iPhone 11. I was like, all right, my first 5 smartphones an iPhone. Yeah, I'm just stuck with it. Thanks.
Yeah, like I said, I am typically not for Apple and Mac at all because I'm not for them mainly because of their repair policy. Have you ever watched that one video of someone detailing like a bunch of fucking issues with Mac and stuff like that, and how they went around fixing it or not fixing it?
No.
Dude, it is fucking dreadful. Some of the breaks that happens to Apple products and how they fix it.
Oh.
Like with one of the Macs that came out, want to know how they fixed it? There was a chip that had this issue where it would just come loose. Just absolutely come loose from the board. And whenever it did, the entire system just died. Just outright died.
Oh.
Want to know what the fix was? They put some shoe rubber and forced it back into place without like soldering or fixing it with like solder glue or stuff like that. They just fucking put rubber on it. And guess what?
No.
That it was a particularly hot chip. That rubber melted. But hey, it worked. It's just stuff like that.
Gosh. Well, part of it is you take care of your stuff, it'll last. The other part is, Apple is kind of weird. Like, at one point, they're loyal to the people who actually give them their money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, simultaneously, they do very weird stuff that sort of betrays that, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, at the end of the day, Apple really wants your money.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I don't like Apple. I just don't like Apple.
My main reason for having an iPhone is just familiarity.
Yeah, the only thing I will give Apple this is they are fantastic editing rigs, and that's literally all I would give them. Because Premiere, I believe that's what they use, is so much better than Vegas. Vegas just has so many issues.
Yeah. That is probably the one constant everyone has to say about Apple is that, they're great if you want to do with anything that is, the arts or editing.
Mm-hmm.
Visual editing, not, like digital coding editing.
Oh, I completely different. Did you mention something about your audio board that you
want to do animation? It's great. You want to do digital art? It's great.
Doc, are you looking and getting into an XLR setup? Because my audio mixer that I'm using is a Behringer Xenix QX1002 USB. It's $100 normally, I believe. I found it on Amazon. To give you an idea, I can link it to you after the stream. So, give me a bit. Then I'll also go ahead and link you like my entire setup, so we can go ahead and work with that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get you.
I am going to need that scaffold.
Yeah, no, it gets tall, does it?
Like, I'm focused on the inside. Like, God, why is the Well, this is the tower that would always be on fire, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But, it's like, it sucks that we have to do the inside, too.
Yeah, it looks like the entire fucking building was on fire. What are you talking about? Like, everything just caught fire one day.
Yeah, it's like, someone didn't take care of the tower fire.
Mm-hmm.
A bit odd, too.
Yeah, it's like, who fucking leaves that on fire? By the way, we're at a place called Ember Woods. I just noticed that there's a water tower over there that just says it's at Ember Woods, so...
Oh. There's a volcano.
Mm-hmm. Sighting. In trim. Oh. Moving on. Actually, you know what game I started playing again recently?
Which one?
Paint the Town Red. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that voxel game.
The beat 'em up sandbox.
Yeah, the BMO sandbox game. I actually decided to go ahead and try out the roguelike that they have called Beneath. Really good.
Oh, Beneath?
Yeah, it's a roguelike inside Paint the Town Red. That they made.
Well,
Yeah, it's fucking actually pretty cool. Oh, Beneath? Yeah, Beneath. It's called Beneath. Paint the Town Red's the game it's called, and it's literally like this voxel-based beat-em up where every enemy that you fight is made out of individual pixels. So you know, like what's it called? Teardown. It's like that, but with people. So you tear down the people, and you get to see their skeletons and gooey bits inside. It's kind of gross, and very, very, very bloody.
and it's also sort of a brawler and everything. You know, like they have a number of maps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called Paint the Town Red because it's pretty much all right. You know, for example, one's a bar, and everyone's having a good time until you throw the first punch and you start the bar fight.
Yeah.
You know, another one is at a club, and the fight doesn't start until you end up having to enter the room with the local gang in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want you out, and so you start the fight. So it's very much like Hollywood action fights.
Mm-hmm.
The game.
Yeah, no, it's very satisfying and fun. Do recommend it if you can stomach it, because it is very bloody. Very bloody. But also, see, the problem with Paint the Town Red, it has this identity issue where it just doesn't particularly know what it wants to be. Because the scenarios that you were talking about, like the disco and stuff like that, is what I was expecting it to be. Was just, you know, going through different scenarios, defeating a set amount of enemies and leaving, and just being a time trial. No, they just kind of gave up on that because there are, get this, 5 scenarios in total. That's it.
And eventually they sort of realized that the whole sandbox aspect of it was just better.
Yeah. So they decided to go ahead and stop with the scenarios and made a pretty good builder, like level builder, and just threw it to the community, and that's what's been, you know, how you get your new levels. So they decided to go ahead and start focusing on other stuff, so they made the arena, which is just, you know, set levels of just fighting enemies and just going through set raves. Then they took that concept and went like, what if we made it into a roguelike? And that's how Beneath was made. And so it's just like 4 game types in one. It's just super a bit confused.
Because it does work that way though with what the core gameplay is.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I know. It's super
in a way,
fun.
the base game is very basic, which is why I call it sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has no real objective beyond beat everything up and have a show of it.
Yeah. You know, Beneath, you have to go down and fight a big bad at the end. Which I have finally managed to see the big bad and died to nothing, and I don't know why I died. So I was very sad whenever that run ended. I know, very fun. Very fun indeed. Do recommend Paint the Town Red if you want to grab it on sale. It just, like I said, bear in mind, it is very gory. I would like to play it on stream. I think it did play it on stream. I just went through like all the levels in one go.
So I have it too, and it does have multiplayer.
Yeah, we could play a multiplayer one day. That'd be a fun stream.
Pretty good idea. I wonder if anyone else has it, because we have a lot of people in on that.
I don't know of any of the other friend people in the friend group actually own Paint the Town Red. Nugget phones! Thank you, Zach. Oh, that's another person. Have you ever heard of Dank Pods?
No.
No? Oh man, you should look him up. He's an Australian that reviews a shit ton of terrible fucking MP3 players back in the day.
Oh my god. Alright, speaking of Australian, so I think in December I came across the comedian Randy Feltface.
Randy, yes! Randy's great.
and I kind of became obsessed with Randy for a time. Like he's really good, has a great sense of humor, as well as talking about some serious issues and also existential questions of life and why we're here on this planet.
Yeah, no, Randy's great. I love Randy. Fucking the Ernest Hemingway story. That's a great one.
I'm thinking myself more so bookshelf on Craigslist.
Oh, the Craigslist. Oh, yeah, the Gumtree one. Yeah, I like that as well.
Or Gumtree, yeah.
Isn't that the purple kiwi puppet? Yes. That's a great way to describe him. But, it's the purple kiwi puppet.
I can't see you. I am blind. Hello, what's your name? And he looks straight down the aisle. I'm staring down the fucking aisle, aren't I? Because once again, it's a guy behind a tent, essentially, with a puppet. So the blind gags are really good.
Yeah.
Because they're not gags, he is blind. Because he can't see shit underneath the tent.
Yeah, I saw his Writes a Novel special and I love the shout. Yeah, that's all we're referencing. I know some of his older stuff. Like, one of my favorite things is his Muckinham story. Did you hear that about that one?
No.
Oh man, fucking like he was like he was talking about like a story about how he was on a flight and everyone had a very egregious like thing against what's it called, the E or gentleman.
Oh.
So pretty much everyone was just like, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen? What can I get you, gentlemen? What?
Were they American?
I'm not sure.
Because that sounds like something a group of Americans from the Midwest would do.
Fucking just gentlemen. God, that's such a terrible pronunciation.
So, yeah, I saw his Randy Writes a Book show that he has on YouTube. I also saw his one about purple privilege.
Yeah, Kiwi really knows how to chew the shit out of those E's.
You know what I just now noticed?
What?
The windowsills for this tower are going to be a pain in the ass. They have an inside to them.
Yeah, this is the first level that was a pain in the ass to do, just because of the situation of having to clean the areas. So it's also the first level that starts becoming the power creep of this power washer, and you're just going to start wanting the next one. It just begins here because you're like, oh god, this takes forever to clean. That being said, the fucking at least the gray nozzle still able to like take on most of this, which is like the most important bit.
I've been using yellow because it's just easier to use the yellow.
Yeah, I use the gray because it just covers a wide range of area and it just hits everything in one go, and it's just super nice. Then whenever you encounter a rush, you're like, ah fuck, I gotta change now.
I'm gonna jump!
Do a flip!
Look at me! Woo! 360!
It's a good news that fall damage doesn't exist in this world, or else your legs would be in your ass.
No, my legs would be in my shoulders.
Yeah. And
my head would be in my ass.
Clean. You see, you want to go ahead and get these large, long strokes in order to make this go faster, because if your patience starts to dwindle, you start just like doing this number, you go like, oh fuck, come on! Come on! Come on!
Nice and slow.
Yeah, nice and slow. You just want to go slow. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. If you go fast and quick, you also win the race, but it'll be a bit more of an impatient ordeal of just like wanting everything to be clean in like a fifth of a second. Speedruns of this game is actually pretty interesting to watch because they usually just grab the soap dispenser and just go to town. Honestly, I need to watch one of a speedrun. I want to see that in the next sheet.
Really? Is it just a soap dispenser?
Soap dispenser is overpowered once you actually like get enough soap. That's why they actually limit the amount of soap you get now. It used to be you just buy the what's it called? Yeah, you just buy
the soap itself.
Yeah, you just buy the soap itself at the soap dispenser, and you just go to town no matter what whatever thing. It just cleans immediately. The universal soap used to be everything, so you just buy that soap and you just spray it everywhere, and just like everything just gets cleaned in like a matter of seconds. Now the universal only like does like multi-purpose surfaces now. So you actually do have to buy the specific soaps in order to actually clean the specific things.
That's why.
Yeah.
Why isn't the stone cleaner working?
Did you actually get stone cleaner?
Yeah.
Do you actually have the soap dispenser?
Yeah.
Did you fill it in with
Yes. But it's not doing that much well.
Huh. Did you? Are you sure you bought it? Because I actually can't equip the soap dispenser.
Yeah, I bought the soap dispenser. I'm trying to see why isn't it working like it ought to. Because this tower's made of stone.
Are you sure it's not like a composite?
What else would it freaking be?
Fucking plastic.
Oh, but the all-purpose works. Wait. Don't.
Did you even got the equipment?
No, like plastic. That'd be stupid if this is plastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you had to buy these nuts.
Plastic. Try the plastic real quick. I won't be very angry if it is.
I still don't know why I can't equip the soap dispenser.
No. What is this? If it's not stone, it's not plastic. It doesn't work. Multi-purpose is the only thing that'll work.
Yeah, you do have the soap dispenser, so... Now you see how fast it cleans?
Yeah. Kind of fast. I think they did their people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it used to be extremely fast. Actually, let me quickly check the brick. Yeah, the wall is multi-purpose. This is not actual stone. Alright, almost done with the actual firehouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been going fast. Actually, I wonder if I can't equip the soap dispenser because you have it equipped. That's weird.
Oh, it might be it.
Yeah, hold up. Do you equip it?
I haven't equipped it.
Yeah, I actually can't equip it. Huh.
How much money do you have? I have 1261.
1,820.
Spend your money.
I can't. The only thing I can spend it on is what's it called?
Oh, accessories.
Accessories and stuff, because this is not my world. You're the only person that can spend your money, mate.
Wow. Well, that's weird.
Anyway, it's about time that we go ahead and start saving up for the professional grade as well, since, like I said, power creep's starting to catch up. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. That's all clean. Yep, it's just this roof left. I'll come over to you in a sec.
Let's go.
There we go. That's working. Nah, that's a big plot. Come on, let's clean. Let's be done with this already. Come on. Come on. I hate big areas that you have to clean.
Oh. No.
Come on, ding. Ding. I know you want to. Ding. Dang! Oh! Oh, wait. You. Always forget about you every time I do this level. Not this time. Alright, I'm coming.
Pretty positive you got the entire inside, right?
Pretty positive.
Yeah, don't mind me just physicsing. That's a fucking great sound that we're hearing right now.
The dings.
No, the fucking harmonizing power washers going in sync.
Oh.
This is first how well this is working.
Give me both.
Don't fall. Very careful. Oh! Just playing as much as I can. Everything on
What
the
wall
tower.
did you forget?
Oh, what's
Pretty
going
sure
on?
that's it for the tower.
What bases? Oh yeah, the bases. I forgot to play.
You have the garage door inside of the frame. The wall itself. On the wall, that had to be done.
Oh. Oops. Hey, we did it.
Hey!
That wasn't so bad.
Nope. And I think we're done for the night.
Yeah, I think we're done too. I think, what's our next mission? The fucking mayor's house?
I don't know. After this, I'll tell you. We got the Grandpa Miller's car, we got the fire truck, we got the penny farthing, and then we have the treehouse.
Oh yeah, the treehouse. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, we're getting into the fun levels.
Don't worry about them then.
Oh god. And let's close my host. Fantastic. Well, that is indeed going to do it for tonight. I am very tired. That was very relaxing. How'd you like that experience, Will?
That was nice.
I did like the conversations that we had. Very fun and energetic. At least. That's what I like to think. But you know, that was fun. Great first stream back. So, what's going to happen for the rest of the week? Well, since I'm back, I don't actually have a plan right now. I'm just back. Let me go ahead and just get back into the swing of things. So, Who knows exactly what's going on? But yeah, we'll try and do what's it called? Saints and Sinners coming soon, so they'll be probably Sunday or Tuesday, depending. It might not be a Sunday stream, just because I just don't know anything. Actually, no, I think what is the temperatures going to be like here soon? Because it's supposed to get cold. Yeah, it's Sunday 58-48. That's pretty good. Tuesday 60-42. Yeah, the temperatures are really good for the most part, so that's good. I know. Depending on how I feel, I'll do Saints and Sinners on Sunday. Tuesday will be something else. It just all depends, because really what I'm feeling like is well, I still want to play for Gorn. That's the last game that I wanted to do for December, but then never got around to it because we ran out of days that was actually hot, cold enough to actually stream. So kind of had that go to the back burner. So we'll probably do Gorn as well. But for the most part, what is the game plan for 2022? Well, first and foremost, this marks my 4th year of streaming. By the way, I've been streaming since 2018. I started streaming literally the first week of January.
That was the same year we did Resident Evil 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, because I literally stopped streaming after a while because I just didn't know what to do. But you know, this is my 4th year of streaming. I am affiliate now, and we have gone up to upwards of how many subscribers do we have now? Oh, not subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. Fuck it. You're all subscribers in my heart. You don't have to fucking give me money, so therefore, yeah. We are upwards of 165 followers. How about that?
That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty good for a small-time streamer. I know.
Even though most of them don't come by.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's just, you win some, you lose some. You just can't forget who you're following. And a lot of people just follow and then, you know, are too busy to watch a stream, so they watch the VOD. Like, to give you an idea, the VidFest Stream of the Year VOD got like 38 views.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually have been keeping the what's it called? The views of the VODs a bit of a secret. But a lot of the VODs actually get a decent amount of views from the rest of the followers just checking out what I've done. The VOD channel doesn't get watched, but the VODs do, because I'm very lazy when it comes to the VOD channel. As we clearly saw, because I literally just lump summed them all in one go. Because like, yeah, fuck it, I have the time to go ahead and put the description in, so I put the description in, and it's like, I'll go ahead and publish them later, and forgot to publish them. Then next day I was like, oh yeah, these are all ready to go, so I just went like, fuck it, boom, throw them out in the world. It's like, here you go, the VOD channel's up to date, fucking don't care, don't cry about your subscription boxes, I know they're broken. But you know, just didn't care. Threw that out. Because I was like, yeah, that's great. Fantastic. I still have a bunch of old VODs that are still in the pipeline. I just need to go ahead and like set a day to go ahead and upload them and actually, you know, are willing to just destroy my internet for the day. Because literally fucking 5010 internet, I get throttled every time I like do something with upload. So my internet goes from like a nice stable 5010 to, hey, you're uploading something. Here's like millibytes, like just, you know, not even like fucking megabit internet you get normally. Just here's like a kilobit. Enjoy.
Jeez.
Yeah. Here's a fucking kilobit of fucking download, and here's like 1 gig of upload. Have fun. So that's why I haven't actually, you know, done anything with my those old VODs. Like, to give me an idea, I have let's go to the video things and go to the archive. Fucking videos that he uploading to the VOD channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 VODs that are in need of uploading. And
Well,
these are from 2018.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the bigger your video is, the longer it takes to upload, obviously.
Yeah, no, so these are from 2018. That's why I've been afraid to upload them, because they're a bunch of old cringe. So, they're still going to be uploaded. I'm going to be putting them in their own special playlist called, I'm probably going to just call it the Lost VODs. So, if you want to go ahead and catch up with some more Lost Mr. King content, there you go. And then finally, I got the finale of Kingdom Hearts Understand Hurt that's just here that I keep forgetting to upload. So, that's great. Then I have 4 main YouTube channels that need to be done. So, as for the main YouTube style, I don't know what I'm going to do with the main channel for a bit. I just have 4 videos that are in the pipeline that need to be uploaded. So, I think once they get uploaded, it just depends on whenever I'm actually going to go ahead and start recording more stuff for it. So, yeah. I think one of the things I particularly would like to start doing is recording my Forza Horizon 5 sessions. No, Doc, no. But yeah, so main channel will depend. As for streaming side, I'm going to be streaming as long as I can. I'll be getting a job here soon, so who knows what things will be like here soon. But for right now, I can guarantee
Gotta
that
come into my hell.
That's when you played this FBI open up soundbite. That's why I don't have a soundboard. I only have this. That's all you get. Fucking love the fucking sound thing. Anywho, but yeah, there is one thing I do have planned. I just need to get the things together. That is our next marathon of games that I want to play through. Play Lost in the Echo. So, who knows? But all I do really know is VR streams. I'm going to try and do them. But the second that my headset actually fully breaks, that's whenever we're going to stop. It's like I said, one side's completely buggered, the other side's completely fine. And that other side, it has to be worried because it's literally just holding on by a thread. I think there's no... Yeah, there's no stress cracks I can see in it right now, so it should be fine. But I'm scared for that thing's life. It needs to be replaced. And most likely, whenever it's getting replaced, is whenever the next one comes out, which is actually rumored. The Index 2 is supposed to come out. Anywho. But yeah. Saints and Sinners one day. Goran another day. Me and Fo will be back here with more, what's it called? Yes, PowerWash Sim another day, and we might do a Paint the Town Red stream as well. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just end things off here. Thank you once again, Fo, for joining me. As for everyone here, thank you for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Anyway, once again, I will see you all back here for Saints and Sinners, probably either Sunday or Tuesday. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic night, day, wherever the fuck. And please keep yourself clean. My room's a fucking mess. I need to clean my room. Goodbye.